What's up, Gen V fans? We're back, and oh my god, they did not hold back with the season premiere. If you thought Season 1 was intense, buckle up, because Season 2 just threw us into a completely different nightmare. And guys, we need to talk about what happened to Andre. Grab some tissues, because this one hits hard. Before we dive into this emotional roller coaster, smash that like button if you're as obsessed with Gen V as I am. Trust me, you'll want to show this video some love after what we're about to unpack. So we open with this absolutely chilling flashback to 1967. Picture this. Young Dr. Godalkin, yeah, the guy the university is named after, is literally watching his colleagues die while testing early Compound V. These scientists are injecting themselves with this blue serum, and it's going horribly wrong. Godalkin is running through hallways, trying to stop them, but it's too late. Bodies dropping left and right. This isn't just some random throwaway scene, people. This is showing us that from day one, Compound V has been built on blood and sacrifice. And that theme, it's about to slam into our present-day characters hard. Fast forward to now, and God, you has a shiny new promotional video. But here's where things get scary. We meet Dean Cypher, played by Hamish Linklater, and this guy is not messing around. He's up there glorifying dead heroes like Ezekiel, Tech Knight, Queen Maeve, and Victoria Newman like they're martyrs. But here's the kicker. He's described as a man who turns soups into soldiers, and his whole vibe screams military propaganda. He's calling Starlight and Robert Singer traitors, and the crowd is eating it up. The way they're using Kate, Sam, Justine, and Rufus as poster children for this new era, it's giving me major dystopian vibes. Cypher believes in the superiority of soups over humans, and that's terrifying when you think about where this could lead. Quick pause. If you're loving this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're covering every single episode this season, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now here comes the part that absolutely destroyed me. Emma and Jordan get brought back from Elmira, that's the soup rehabilitation center, and they reunite with Kate. But when Kate finds out Andre is dead, the way she breaks down. Guys, the show is handling Chance Perdomo's real-life passing with incredible care and respect. Jordan's confusion about Marie not being with them sets up this whole tension that runs through the episode. They're all dealing with trauma differently, and you can feel how fractured this friend group has become. The university PR rep Stacy basically blackmails Emma and Jordan. Make a propaganda video or go back to prison. Emma caves because who wants to go back to that hell? But you can see in Jordan's eyes during that press conference. They know they're selling their souls. Here's what I love about this episode. Nobody trusts anybody anymore. Emma and Jordan are in their room, basically saying, yeah, Cypher is sketchy as hell. Meanwhile, Kate is trying to hold everyone together with this deal she made with Vought, but it's falling apart. When Kate confronts Cypher about Andre's death and tries to use her mind control powers on him, the way he casually threatens to destroy her other hand, this man is cold. And the fact that he wants Kate to find Marie tells us he's got bigger plans brewing. Drop a comment right now. Do you think Cypher can be trusted? Because I'm getting major villain vibes from this guy, and I need to know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Meanwhile, Marie is living in this rundown motel, trying to find her sister Annabeth, and she's watching her friends on TV, making deals with the devil. When she saved those kids from some thugs, she's still trying to be a hero, but she has to hide who she is. The isolation is killing her. Then Dognot shows up, and can we talk about how this guy is just relentless? He's tracking her down for Vought, and Marie's barely holding together. The school party scene is where everything comes crashing down. Emma confronts Sam about his past actions and drops the bomb about Andre's death. Sam starts panicking, and you can see this kid is genuinely traumatized by what he's done. But here's the most heartbreaking part. Kate erases a memory from Sam's mind to calm him down. She's literally taking away his ability to process grief and guilt. That's not protecting him. That's controlling him. Emma shrinking down to tiny size when she loses hope? That visual metaphor hit me right in the feelings. Pause the video and let me know. Do you think Kate is becoming the villain of this story? Her intentions might be good, but controlling people's memories crosses a serious line. Just when Marie is about to get captured, Starlight shows up, but their conversation is so complex. Starlight wants Marie to go back to Godu as a spy to figure out Project Odessa. But Marie is done being anyone's sacrificial lamb. I love that Marie refuses to be a pawn in Starlight's war against Homelander. She's been through enough, and she's not willing to throw her life away just because the adults can't figure their stuff out. When Emma and Jordan finally track down Marie, the confrontation is brutal. Jordan is angry that Marie left, blaming her for Andre's death. Marie fires back that they sold out a vault. Everyone's pain and guilt is just pouring out. But the real twist? When Kate shows up and reads Marie's mind, finding out about the Starlight meeting. The trust between these former friends is completely shattered. And then we get to that ending. Jordan uses her powers to push Kate away from Marie, and Kate crashes into an electrical unit. She's bleeding out, dying, and Marie can save her. But she'd have to touch her, which would give Kate access to her memories and thoughts. Jordan stops Marie from helping, and they all just leave. They leave Kate there to die. This is the moment these characters cross a line they can never come back from. The moral complexity here is insane. Kate was trying to control Marie, but does that mean she deserves to die? Guys, I need to know, was Jordan right to stop Marie from saving Kate? Are our heroes becoming villains? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this moral dilemma is keeping me up at night. Okay, buckle up because Gen V just threw us another curveball that's going to mess with your head. Episode 2 is called Justice Never Forgets, and trust me, by the end of this recap, you're going to understand why that title hits different. We've got cover-ups, deadly secrets, and a revelation about Marie that changes everything. Before we dive in, smash that like button if you're as obsessed with this show as I am, and let me know in the comments, did you see that ending coming? So here's where we pick up Marie's back at Godyou, but not because she wants to be there. Emma literally forces her to record this fake video where she's basically saying, hey everyone, Godyou is totally safe and I'm happy to be back. But here's the thing, she's not happy. She's terrified. And Jordan? Jordan is not letting this go. They keep throwing Andre's death in Marie's face, blaming her for everything that went down. Can you imagine carrying that guilt? Now, if you're thinking, wait, what exactly happened to Andre? Stick around because this episode gives us some brutal answers that'll make your skin crawl. Marie finds herself face to face with Dean Cypher, and this guy gives me the creeps. He welcomes her back, but it's like watching a snake smile at a mouse. He drops his bombshell about Andre. Turns out Andre was basically a walking time bomb, just like his dad, Polarity. Here's the kicker. Andre had some kind of neural imbalance that got worse every single time he used his powers. Every single time. So all those heroic moments, they were literally killing him from the inside. And by the way, Kate survived their brutal attack, and she's in the hospital. No big deal, right? The video's gone viral on campus, and suddenly everyone's talking about how superheroes are the most marginalized race, and they're under attack. The irony here is thick enough to cut with a knife. Emma, Jordan, and Marie are huddled together trying to figure out their next move, and Emma suggests something that made my jaw drop. She wants to go to the hospital and finish what they started with Kate. Just kill her to cover their tracks. Jordan's horrified, but Marie, you can see her actually considering it. That's when you know things have gone too far. Pause for a second. What would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments because this moral dilemma is eating me alive. Meanwhile, Kate's in the hospital, and Sam shows up because he's trying to piece together what happened. Through some power shenanigans with a nurse, Sam discovers that Kate's last words before passing out connected Emma to the attack. The truth is starting to unravel, and Sam's not going to let this slide. Plot twist. Polarity shows up at Godyou as a new history teacher. Cypher welcomes him and offers condolences about Andre, making sure to mention that father and son shared the same deadly condition. But here's what's really happening. Polarity isn't there to teach. He's there to investigate Andre's death, and Emma becomes his unlikely ally. We get introduced to this character called Modesty Monarch. Think the worst kind of anti-feminist teacher you can imagine. She's literally teaching students that feminism is ruining America and encouraging them to use their platforms to talk about the attack on Kate. She specifically targets Emma, making it clear that Cypher wants Emma to complete this assignment. The manipulation is next-level disturbing. Cypher invites Marie and Jordan to something called a hero optimization seminar. Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. It's basically a death trap disguised as training. They're thrown into this scenario where Marie gets attacked by this Viking-looking dude named Vicar, and the only way to stop him is for Marie to literally stop his heart using her blood manipulation powers. Jordan helps her survive, but the whole thing leaves everyone traumatized. Cypher? He's completely unbothered. This guy is stone cold. If you're getting major villain vibes from Cypher, hit that subscribe button, because this character is about to get so much worse. After all this chaos, Marie and Jordan finally have a real conversation about what happened to Elmira and how Marie never came back for them. They bond over memories of Andre, and things get intimate. In a beautiful moment, Jordan shapeshifts between forms during their encounter, and Marie tells them she loves them. Jordan's completely shocked, but it's this rare moment of genuine connection in all the darkness. While Marie and Jordan are having their moment, Emma and Polarity are breaking into the archive library. Emma's high on what she thinks is Xanax. Spoiler. It's not, and they discover the secret chamber filled with suspicious files. Here's where everything explodes. They find files connected to Project Odessa, and there's a photograph of Marie as a baby. Marie isn't just some random student. She's connected to something much bigger and darker. The fake drugs kick in and Emma suddenly transforms into Giant Emma, which is both terrifying and awesome. Remember that kid Marie saved earlier? Well, he's dead now. Homelander's people killed him and are pinning Kate's attack on human terrorists. The students are celebrating, thinking justice has been served. Marie and Jordan are horrified to realize that innocent people are being murdered to cover up what they did. The guilt is crushing them. Emma rushes to tell Marie and Jordan the devastating news. Marie is connected to Project Odessa. That baby photo proves she's been part of some larger experiment or plan her entire life. Everything she thought she knew about herself might be a lie. Before I tell you about that ending, make sure you're subscribed because these episodes are getting darker and more complex, and you don't want to miss my breakdowns. The episode ends with Kate waking up in her hospital room, but something's very wrong. She's surrounded by dead nurses and doctors. She's killed them all, probably with her powers. And who shows up to collect her? Cypher. This guy has been orchestrating everything from the beginning. This episode ratchets up the tension. Secrets, power, truth, guilt, and betrayal. Every moment matters. If you love the breakdown of the Odessa mystery, hit that like button. If you want more episodes explained, especially the big twists, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the next recap. Also, drop in the comments what your theory is about Odessa. Who is Marie really? Thanks for watching. I'll see you with episode 3. Until then, stay sharp, stay skeptical, and enjoy the ride. What happens when the person you trust most is hiding your darkest secret? Episode 3 drops a bomb that changes everything Marie thought she knew about herself. By the end, your jaw will be on the floor. But first, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we break down every twisted detail of Gen V. We open with a human woman heading to work at God-used cafeteria, and the fear in her eyes says it all. She's one of the few humans in a school full of superpowered bullies who treat her like garbage. This scene hits different because it shows what this world has become. Supes aren't just heroes anymore, they're oppressors. Cut to Marie, Emma, and Jordan at Polarity's house going through archive files. Marie is about to meet Pam, her parents' friend, and her sister Annabeth's foster mother. Talk about complicated. We get a sweet moment where Emma tells Polarity she doesn't need to binge eat or purge anymore to control her powers. She's working through her mental health struggles, and this is the character growth we love to see. Drop a comment below. Who's your favorite character this season? But Marie and Jordan? They slept together the night before, and now the tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. At GodU, Kate's back, and the students are welcoming her like a hero. Stacy takes her to Cypher's hero optimization class, where he makes Marie fight another student. Cypher's philosophy is terrifying. There aren't enough supes, so they need to push their powers to the limit to win against humans. In private, he challenges Marie to use her blood powers without hurting herself. Jordan later tells Marie she might be the chosen one. Cypher isn't just training her. He's trying to unlock something dangerous, something Vought can use. Sam is spiraling. Justine breaks up with him. And without Kate, those voices in his head are getting louder. Marie tries to clear the air with Jordan, admitting he was her first. But Jordan's confused and walks away. Ouch! Smash that like button if you're Team Marie and Jordan. Stacy's plastering Jordan's face everywhere because they hit #1 on social media. She wants him endorsing products and playing Vought's game. Meanwhile, Kate confronts Cypher about facing Marie, Jordan, and Emma after they attacked her. Cypher tells her to stick to Vought's story. Because if Homelander digs into what happened, he'll discover her brain damage. If he finds out she's broken, she's done. No 7. No God you. Nothing. Emma's hunting down the soup, bullying the cafeteria worker. She catches Harper in the boys' changing room. Plot twist? Harper can mimic other Soup's abilities and uses Emma's shrinking power better than Emma herself. Harper begs Emma not to tell Justine because she'd label her an activist. Sam finds Kate and begs her to quiet the voices in his head. She refuses because of her condition. Sam loses it, destroying the dorms in pure rage. Jordan steps in, and they end up smoking pot together. A quiet, sad moment showing how much trauma these kids carry. Okay, buckle up. Marie meets Pam, and the conversation is tense. Pam reveals Marie was conceived through IVF, but her sister Annabeth was born naturally, even though their parents supposedly couldn't have kids. Then Marie spots something in an old photo. Cypher, holding baby Marie. Pam reveals Cypher was the doctor who delivered her. Let that sink in. The man training her at God, he was there the day she was born. This isn't a coincidence. Marie notices Annabeth recently visited and explodes at Pam for hiding it. Pam says Annabeth is traumatized by what Marie did to their parents. Marie defends herself. She was drugged with Compound V as an infant without consent. She blames Pam for making her feel like a monster. This scene is heartbreaking because Marie's right. She is a victim, but so is Annabeth. There's no easy answer. Emma joins Harper and Allie's activist group, but Emma doesn't want to just spray paint walls. She wants to sabotage Vought. She wants to hit them where it hurts. The revolution is brewing. Cypher gives a speech about the ranking system. Jordan finds Marie and confesses their feelings. Marie kisses them in response. But Jordan's called on stage for Thomas Godalkin Day to celebrate being number 1. Jordan starts reading Stacy's PR speech. Then they shape-shift into their female form and go completely off-script. Jordan tells everyone the truth about Andre dying in prison, about Vought murdering Soups, about attacking Kate. The entire campus goes silent. The Vought narrative is crumbling right there on stage, and that's where the episode ends, on the biggest cliffhanger yet. Cypher was there when Marie was born. Jordan just exposed Vaught's lies, and Emma's starting a revolution. The divide between Soups and humans is getting worse, and our crew is caught right in the middle. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let me know, do you think Cypher experimented on Marie as a baby? Drop your theories in the comments. Next episode is going to be wild, so subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown. See you in the next one. Okay, so everyone's been asking what's Cypher hiding? Well, episode 4 just dropped a bombshell that changes everything. By the end, you can be like, wait, what? Hit that subscribe button, because things are about to get wild. The episode kicks off with Jordan's world falling apart. Haley Miller's blasting the story that Jordan attacked Kate everywhere. Then Kate posts a video backing up the lie, claiming Starlighters attacked her, not Jordan. But we know that's not true. Jordan's reputation? Absolutely destroyed. Cypher calls Marie and Jordan into his office with God-U's new marketing rep, Seth. They've cooked up a twisted plan. Marie and Jordan have to fight in public. A publicity stunt where Marie uses her blood powers to take Jordan down. Marie's like, I can't even do that. But Cypher threatens to send Emma back to Elmira. They're trapped. Drop a like and comment. Marie and Jordan recruit Kate for help, even though she just lied about them. Meanwhile, Emma meets Harper, Ally, and Ally's brother Greg, pitching them to sabotage the fight as a protest. While Marie trains with Cypher, Jordan and Kate break into his house looking for dirt. What do they find? An old burned man lying in a hyperbaric chamber. Cypher's got some seriously dark secrets. At training, Cypher pushes Marie to make a live goat levitate. She loses control and kills it. But here's the kicker. She notices Cypher has NO Compound V in his system. Zero, this man is human. So how does he have powers? The mystery just got deeper. Drop a comment with your theories about Cypher's powers. I'm reading all of them. The crew shares their findings. Jordan and Kate reveal the old man in chamber. Then Kate drops her bombshell. She's lost her powers. She can't push people anymore. Marie's got a plan. Kate meets Cypher before the fight to get him to confess he's human on camera. Emma will sneak the camera into Cypher's booth. Fight night arrives. The crowd's booing Jordan hard, but Marie tells Jordan she loves them. That moment hits different. Emma and her crew at the sewers to get tiny Emma into the pipes leading to Cypher's booth. Greg keeps watch while Harper and Ally turn off the water. But a guard turns it back on, and Emma's swimming through a flooded pipe. Ally uses her powers, making her pubic hair turn the water off. Yes, Gen V gets weird. Emma makes it to Cypher's toilet, plants the camera, and escapes. If you're still watching, smash that like button. Kate confronts Cypher about being human, trying to get a confession. But Cypher finds a camera and mocks her. You really thought I had no powers? In the arena, Marie and Jordan enter the ring. Everyone expects a fight. Instead, Marie kisses Jordan. It's pure defiance. The crowd hates it. But Cypher uses his mind and troll powers to take over Jordan's body, forcing him to attack Marie. We finally see what Cypher really is. He has telepathic abilities that control people remotely, stronger than Kate ever was. Marie has to defend herself. She uses her blood manipulation to make Jordan levitate, holding them in the air. She's tapping into powers she didn't know she had. Cypher is smiling. This is what he wanted, to push Marie to her limits. Then he stops controlling Jordan. Marie's got Jordan suspended in the air. If she drops him, Jordan could die. Everyone's watching as Marie desperately tries to bring Jordan down safely without killing the person she loves. Closing thoughts. What we learned. 1. Cypher has mind control, but NO compound V in his blood. 2. There's a mysterious burned man in his house. 3. Marie's powers are way stronger than she realized. 4. Kate's lost her abilities. 5. Cypher's been playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. Big questions. How does Cypher have powers without compound V? Who's that old man? Is Jordan okay? Subscribe because episode 5 is going to be insane. Drop your theories in the comments about Cypher. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next recap. What did you think of Marie and Jordan's kiss? That ending? Let's discuss. See you in the next one. And remember, in Gen V, nobody's safe and nothing is what it seems. Peace out. What if the people you trusted most were secretly controlling your every move? And what if the only way to save your friends meant putting your own soul on the line? That's exactly where episode 5 of Gen V takes us. Things get dark, twisted, and shocking. So stick around, because by the end, you won't believe what Marie is capable of. And hey, if you're enjoying these recaps, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. We kick things off with a flashback 1 month earlier. Dean Cypher seems almost normal, picking flowers outside his cottage and caring for his elderly, badly burned father. But this peaceful moment doesn't last long. Sister Sage shows up, teasing Cypher about his boring taste in classical music. She gifts him a garden gnome, and then things get disturbingly weird. The two end up hooking up in the bathroom, while Cypher's father is literally right there. And Sage? She makes eye contact with him. Yeah, this show wastes no time reminding us how uncomfortably twisted these characters can be. Back in the present, Marie and Jordan stumble out of the ring after their brutal fight. Reporters immediately swarm them, hurling questions, calling Marie the new number 1. But behind the scenes, the victory feels hollow. In the locker room, Jordan, furious, throws a chair and confesses that Cypher had been controlling them. Imagine being trapped in your own mind, like sitting in the backseat of your own body, while someone else drives. Even worse, Jordan admits they were terrified they might hurt Marie under Cypher's control. This is where Cypher himself slithers into the locker room, calm as ever. He tells Marie their training isn't over. She refuses, but Cypher taunts him with information. Kate has been sent to Elmira, the infamous detention facility, as punishment. And just like that, the tension skyrockets. Quick pause. If you're still watching, drop a comment below. Do you think Cypher is the creepiest villain in the boys' universe so far? Cut to Elmira, where Kate's nightmare begins. Guards strip her down, remove her wig and prosthetic arm, and humiliate her before slapping a power-inhibiting collar around her neck. She tries to fight back, using her touch ability to compel a guard, but her powers glitch. Instead of killing the others, the guy tases himself in the groin. Brutal and darkly funny. Kate tries to run, but more guards take her down. Just like that, she's trapped. Meanwhile, Sam shows up at his parents' house like it's just another day. His mom and dad are stunned. They thought he was dead, thanks to Vought's lies. At first, things feel almost wholesome. His dad hugs him, They sit down with cereal, even watch a cartoon together. But underneath, it's tense. Vaught had told his family he died, even held a funeral for him. Sam feels forgotten. His dad insists they tried to see him, but Vaught blocked it. It almost feels like a reunion, until paranoia creeps in. Sam sees his mom making a phone call outside, smashes the phone, and accuses her of working with Vaught. He even lashes out his dad, sending him flying across the yard. Just like that, the fragile reunion shatters. Back at Godalkin, Marie convinces Jordan and Emma they need to rescue Kate from Elmira. Even though Kate betrayed them before, Marie believes no one deserves to rot there. They sketch out a plan and realize they'll need backup. Naturally, Emma calls Sam, but Sam refuses. He says Kate is bad news and he wants no part in it. Ouch! Still, the team presses forward. Before leaving, Emma confides in Greg, who clearly has a crush on her. She warns him that if things go south, he should find Polarity. And with that, the rescue mission is on. And hey, if you're loving this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe. Every week we got new recaps diving into all the wildest twists. Meanwhile, Polarity corners Cypher, demanding answers about his son, Andre. Cypher coldly admits it. He pushed Andre past his limits during experimentation. Translation: Cypher caused Andre's death. Polarity loses it, launching a knife straight at Cypher's throat. But Cypher just grabs a blade, stabs himself in the hand, and casually drops it onto Polarity's stake. He doesn't even flinch. This man is terrifying. When Marie, Jordan, and Emma finally infiltrate Elmira, their plan falls apart fast. A grenade-like device fills the air with gas, knocking them out cold. They wake up in orange jumpsuits, collars strapped tight. Not only have they failed to rescue Kate, they're now prisoners themselves. Kate, locked in the cell across from Emma, is stunned they even tried to save her after all she's done. But Emma tells her it doesn't matter. Right now, they're all in this together. And watching from the cameras? Cypher, of course. Sage appears, now revealed as Vaught's new CEO. The two discuss Marie's potential, hinting she could become even stronger than Homelander. That's right. Marie might be the most powerful suit we've ever seen. Let that sink in. Back outside, Sam sits on a swing with his mom. She tries to calm him, insisting his father is fine. Their talk shifts to his mental health. She admits giving him Compound V was her desperate attempt to help. But she also tells him his illness isn't the drug's fault, it's genetics. In a rare moment of tenderness, Sam reassures her none of it is her fault. For once, he's calm. For now, inside Elmira, Emma opens up to Kate about her struggles. She admits people assumed she had an eating disorder, but in reality, she needed to throw up to trigger her powers. For the first time, Emma confesses she's scared she might actually have an eating disorder. It's raw, vulnerable, and heartbreaking. Lizzie Broadway nails the scene. Kate, ever resourceful, removes a stitch from her head and uses it to unlock her collar. Smart. She quickly frees Emma, then Marie and Jordan too. But Jordan is suspicious. Why aren't guards stopping them? Is this all part of Cypher's twisted test? Marie then drops the bomb. Her sister Annabeth is here too. They rush to her cell, only to find her lying in a pool of blood, throat slit, dead. Marie is devastated. But here's where the episode delivers its biggest twist. Marie refuses to accept it. She taps into something new, something terrifying. She connects not just with her own blood, but with the cells in everyone around her, Jordan, Emma, Kate. Their noses bleed. They scream in pain as Marie pushes further. Slowly, Annabeth's wound begins to close. Her eyes snap open. She gasps for breath. Yes, Marie just brought her sister back from the dead. And that's where episode 5 leaves us, with Marie unlocking a power so dangerous it could change everything. Resurrections? That's beyond anything even Homelander can do. The question now is Marie becoming the hero the world needs or the weapon Cypher wants? If you made it this far, smash that like button and drop your thoughts and comments. Do you think Marie's new power makes her unstoppable, or is this the beginning of her downfall? And of course, subscribe so you don't miss episode 6. Because if this one shocked you, trust me, the next one goes even harder. Gen V Season 2, Episode 6. Okay, so picture this. Marie just brought someone back from the dead. Like, actually dead. Not knocked out, not unconscious. Dead. And that someone? Her own sister, Annabeth. Yeah, We need to talk about this episode because it's absolutely insane. The episode opens with Annabeth completely losing it, and honestly, who wouldn't after being resurrected? Marie's trying to calm her down, but there's no time for a therapy session because guards are literally storming the hallways. Jordan, rocking their female form, goes full superhero mode and blasts these guards backward like they're bowling pins. But here's where it gets good. Annabeth starts acting weird near this wall. She's sensing something. And then bam! Sam crashes through the wall like the freaking Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, I'm not even kidding. He found them a getaway vehicle, but plot twist, he can't drive. So Jordan switches to his male form and takes the wheel. If you're loving this chaos already, hit that like button. Trust me, it gets wilder. Speeding away, the group realizes they need to ditch Sam's phone, so Vought can't track them. Someone suggests Canada, but Annabeth absolutely loses it. She wants to go back to Pam, back to her normal life. But here's the brutal truth Marie drops on her. You're a fugitive now. Normal? That's done. Ouch. Then the conversation shifts to the elephant in the room. How did Marie bring Annabeth back from the dead? Marie explained she used Cypher's advice. She connected with everyone's blood cells around her, treated them like her own. That's why everyone got nosebleeds. She literally used their blood as a power source. Meanwhile, Cypher's back at his creepy lair doing, well, creepy stuff. He's got this old burn man in a hyperbaric chamber, and when he hears about the escape, he only cares about one person, Marie. He wants her back. Then this dude gets so mad, he literally throws his phone and takes it out on the old man. But here's the thing. When Cypher calls him Pink Little Dumpster Baby, I lost it. Like, what does that even mean, bro? That might be the funniest unintentionally funny line in the entire franchise. The crew stops at this abandoned library. There's a box of clothes and piles of burned books everywhere. The fascism parallels in the boys' universe are hitting way too close to home right now. Marie knows what's up. They need a new car, food, and money. She's done this before. Sam volunteers to raid vending machines because, honestly, someone's got to handle the snacks. Jordan pulls Marie aside for a real talk. They're scared, and they should be, because they just saw Marie do something that shouldn't be possible. She brought someone back from the dead. That's God-level power. Who else can do that? Not even Homelander. Drop a comment below. Do you think Marie's more powerful than Homelander? Let's debate. Jordan's terrified Marie might become something else, something dangerous. But Marie shuts that down immediately. She still loves him. She's not becoming what Cypher wants. She reminds Jordan that Cypher literally killed Annabeth just to force her to resurrect her. That's pure manipulation. Sam finds Emma with an armful of snacks, the real MVP, and they discover a computer room where, miracle of miracles, the internet still works. Emma tries to call Polarity, but can't remember his number. Relatable content, honestly. So she DMs Harper an ally instead. Then Sam spots messages between Emma and someone named Greg. He's curious. We're curious. Who's Greg? Meanwhile, Marie and Annabeth have a sister-to-sister moment. Marie can literally sense the compound V flowing through Annabeth's veins now. Annabeth reveals she has this ability to sense things before they happen. Kate drops the term precognition, but Annabeth doesn't really vibe with labels. The conversation turns emotional fast. Marie tries to give Pam credit for giving Annabeth a good life, but then Annabeth drops a bomb. You're the source of all my problems. Marie breaks down. Kia King absolutely crushes this scene with raw, vulnerable emotion that hits you right in the chest. Polarity wakes up in his trash house to find Cypher waiting for him. Cypher tells him Marie's going to reach out, and when she does, Polarity better help find her. But here's the kicker. Cypher doesn't care about Marie's friends. He just wants her back at Godalkin. Polarity calls him out, but then Cypher gets dark. He reveals that Andre had seizures at Elmira before he died. Cypher tried to save him, but couldn't. Then he dangles this twisted carrot. Marie could be Polarity's cure. She could heal him. When Harper calls Polarity, Cypher literally takes control of his body and speaks through him like he's a puppet. It's disturbing on every level. Back at the library, Annabeth has a panic attack. Marie helps her through breathing exercises, and Annabeth mentions her therapist gave her coping tools. Then she senses it. Someone's here. A guy named Vicker shows up ready to fight. Cypher sent him to grab Marie. Jordan and Sam jump into action while Emma and Kate hide with Annabeth. Kate tells Emma to get big and crush this dude, but Emma's powers have changed. She needs compliments now to activate them. Just when things look bad, Zoe Newman appears. Vicar tells her to run, but instead, for eel-like mouse with tentacles bursts from her mouth and slices his head in half. Yeah, you read that right. R.I.P. Vicar. Then the legend himself appears. Stan Edgar, along with his granddaughter Zoe. Stan wants to talk. He thinks they can help each other. Marie refuses to go anywhere without her friends, and Stan? He's cool with that. Subscribe if you want more epic breakdowns like this. Hit that bell icon. They arrive at Stan's underground bunker, 90 feet below the surface, buried under zinc-reinforced concrete that's immune to X-ray vision and basically nuclear-proof. Stan found them using a tracking device planted in Vicar. The guy was sloppy. Then Stan decides to cook. Yes, cook. The former CEO of Vought is making them dinner. Jordan's chopping tomatoes. Kate knows exactly what this is. Classic Vought playbook. Build trust, then drop the big ask. And Stan delivers. He reveals that Marie and Homelander were the only successful participants in Project Odessa. Translation: Marie's basically connected to Homelander on a fundamental level. She might even be the key to killing him. When Kate points out Marie's like Homelander, Marie shuts it down hard. We're nothing alike. I'm not a mass murderer. After Emma showers, Sam tries to make amends. He apologizes for being a jerk and wishes things could be like before the Godalkin massacre. Emma's honest. They're both different now. Everything's changed. Sam says maybe someday they could try again romantically. He leans in for a kiss, but Emma freezes. Awkward. Sam heads to the shower instead. During dinner, though apparently the others aren't eating, Stan explains that Cypher dedicated his entire career to rebuilding Thomas Godalkin's work, especially after the lab fire in the 1960s that supposedly killed Godalkin. But there are rumors Godalkin survived, which would make him over 100 years old. Jordan and Kate exchange a look. They tell Stan about the burned old man in Cypher's hyperbaric chamber. Is that Thomas Godalkin? Stan says if Godalkin's alive, everything changes. The key to defeating Cypher and possibly Homelander is locked inside that man's mind. Annabeth and Zoe bond over sisterhood. Zoe asks what it's like having a sister, and Annabeth admits she and Marie used to be close, but aren't anymore. She shares this sweet memory of Marie going trick-or-treating and always splitting her candy 50-50ths. It's a reminder that beneath all the superpowers and death and resurrection, these are still sisters who once shared Halloween candy. Stan gives Marie a folder with Godalkin's original research. Inside are blueprints for inventions that can control or unlock superabilities. If Godalkin can control Cypher, they need to talk to him. Stan tells Marie something she probably doesn't want to hear. She's significantly more powerful than her friends. When everything settles, soups like Marie will reshape the world. As for Stan, he wants Vought back. Before bed, Jordan reassures Marie they'll figure this out together. Maybe they'll even kill Homelander. Just a casual thought before sleep. Back at Cypher's place, he's still controlling polarity like a meat puppet. He threatens someone on the phone, screaming about making them empty a shotgun into their asshole if they don't find Marie. Harsh. He forces polarity to slap himself. Then Cypher finally reveals his endgame. He wants to call the herd, eliminating what he considers useless soups. It's giving serious Nazi vibes. Cypher claims the weak will suffer the same fate as Andre. When he tries to make polarity slap himself again, something incredible happens. Polarity fights back. He overpowers Cypher and sends him flying out the window with a magnetic blast. When polarity looks out the window, Cypher's gone. Not dead, just gone. At the bunker, Marie makes a decision. She's leaving to go back to Goju and confront Godalkin at Cypher's cottage herself. Kate follows her. She asks Marie to heal her, to fix her malfunctioning powers. If Marie does this, Kate can keep Cypher out of Marie's head. Marie silently agrees. She and Kate leave together. So what did we learn this episode? Marie might be the most powerful soup alive. She's connected to Homelander through Project Odessa. Thomas Godalkin might still be alive after 60-plus years. Cypher's planning soup genocide. And Stan Edgar's back in the game. Drop a comment. Who was your MVP in this episode? Was it Zoe dropping Vicar? Or Sam's Kool-Aid entrance? I want to hear your take. And what do you think will happen next? Will Marie actually confront Godalkin? Can she heal Kate? Drop your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our recap of episode 7. This season is building to something massive, and you don't want to miss a single moment. See you in the next one. Imagine this. You've been searching for answers your entire season. You finally find the burnt guy, the mastermind, the one person who can stop everything. Marie's got one shot. She heals him with her god-level powers. And what happens? The twist hits so hard that nothing makes sense anymore. Suddenly, the villain you've been fighting isn't even real. Literally. This is Gen V Season 2, Episode 7. And I'm telling you right now, this episode just changed everything. Stick around because we're breaking down the biggest plot twist, the shocking reveal, and why Marie might have just made the biggest mistake of her life. Yo, what's up everyone? Where we break down the wildest moments in Gen V and the boys universe. If you've been watching this season with us, you know things got intense. The Guardians of Godalkin are in war mode. Cypher's been hunting them. And Marie? She's basically become a god. But this episode 7 throws everything we thought we knew right out the window. This is a penultimate episode, people. We're one episode away from the season finale, and the writers decided to flip the entire script. We got visions that predict death. We got a completely unexpected villain switch. We've got Marie healing people in ways we didn't even know was possible. And we got Polarity coming back as an absolute unit ready for war. If you haven't watched this episode yet, go watch it right now because this recap is going to hit different once you see what actually happens. And if you have watched it and you're still confused like I was, this breakdown is going to make everything click. So do me a favor, smash that like button right now, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's dive in. The episode opens with something that seems small, but is actually massive. Annabeth has a nightmare. Not just any nightmare, though. She's seen Marie lie on the ground, absolutely covered in blood, like bathed in it. And Annabeth wakes up panicking. Here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just a bad dream. Annabeth's been having precognitive visions all season. She saw her parents' deaths before they happened in the very first episode. So when she has this nightmare about Marie, everyone takes it seriously. This girl's a psychic. Her warnings matter. When she tells the crew that Marie's in danger, and she's probably heading to Dean Cypher's house, everyone moves. Jordan drives Annabeth to campus. The rest of the Guardians are split up trying to figure out where Marie went. Because here's the thing about Marie this season. She's gotten so powerful that she doesn't need to ask permission anymore. She just does things. And that's the problem. Quick question for you. If you had healing powers like Marie's, would you use them to save someone you don't fully trust? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because that's literally what's about to go down. Meanwhile, Kate's with Marie trying to convince her that she's changed. She's promising she's not the same person who messed everything up in season 1. Marie? She's not buying it. She doesn't trust Kate. Not yet. Not after everything. And honestly, fair. But Kate's genuinely trying to prove herself, and that's character development we weren't expecting. Polarity's struggling. He's sick. Literally ill from the torture Cypher put him through. He's having seizures. He can barely stand. And he's furious because Cypher killed Andre. He wants revenge. He wants blood. That's when Marie does something incredible. She takes his hand and just heals him, not bandaging him, not giving him medicine. She cures his entire genetic condition. This girl's powers are on another level now. And here's where the stakes explode. Cypher realizes Marie's back on campus. He calls her. He tells her, come train with me or I'm killing your friends. He's basically forcing her hand. He's playing the game perfectly because he knows Marie will do anything to protect the people she loves. So now we got Polarity, fully healed, fully powered up, completely ready for war, teaming up with Jordan, Greg, and Sam to fight Cypher in the training room. It's like watching a video game boss rush. Cypher's got them all on lockdown, jumping from body to body, controlling whoever he wants. It's chaos. It's insane. It's the best action scene Gen V has given us all season. Here's my question for you. Could you fight someone who can literally control your friends' bodies and use them against you? That's psychological warfare on another level. Comment what strategy you'd use to beat Cypher. The fight is brutal. Polarity's magnetic powers are the only thing keeping Cypher in check, but Cypher's too smart. He keeps switching hosts. Jordan gets controlled. Sam gets controlled. Greg gets controlled. It's like playing whack-a-mole with your worst enemy. While Polarity and the boys are handling Cypher, Marie and Kate are heading to the basement. They find the burnt man, the guy everyone thought was Thomas Godalkin. Marie makes a decision. She heals him. She uses all her power to fix his burned body and bring him back to health. And that's when everything changes. Polarity is about to finish off Cypher. He's got a sword. He's about to behead him. Total victory moment. And then Cypher drops a bombshell. I'm not Cypher. I'm Doug. I'm just a regular guy. At first, you think he's lying. You think he's trying to manipulate Polarity so he doesn't die. But then, he's telling the truth. The whole time. Years. The man they've been fighting isn't actually a superpowered villain. He's just a normal human being named Doug Brightbill who worked at Blockbuster. Literally. Thomas Godalkin, the actual founder of the university, the actual genius scientist, has been using Doug's body the entire time. He's been puppeting him like a puppet on a string. Every decision Cypher made wasn't Cypher making it. It was Godalkin controlling Cypher from somewhere, nobody knows where. Marie just healed him. She just brought the real villain back to life. And now, fully healed and in his own body again, Godalkin is walking through campus, killing soups he thinks are weak. He's got a plan that makes Cypher look like an amateur. This isn't mind control. This is genocide. This is eugenics. This is soup supremacy on steroids. And here's the crazy part. Marie's vision was right. Annabeth saw Marie covered in blood, and Marie might have literally caused it by healing the wrong person. So what we learned from episode 7 is this. Sometimes healing isn't the answer. Sometimes trusting the wrong person costs you everything. Marie thought she was saving herself and her friends by healing Godalkin. Instead, she might have released the apocalypse. Godalkin makes Homelander look like a side character. This guy's on a whole different level. He was running this entire operation from inside another person's body. He's a god-tier soup with ambitions to remake the entire superpowered world in his image. And Marie? She's got one episode to stop him. So here's my question for you. Do you think the Guardians can actually beat Godalkin? Or is Marie's power not enough? Drop your predictions in the comments below. What did you think of this twist? Did you see the Godalkin reveal coming? Or did this episode blindside you? Let me know in the comments. And seriously, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Check out some of these other episode breakdowns on screen. Gen V Season 2 finale. We're talking about an episode called Trojan. And trust me, that title is going to make total sense in the most disgusting, brilliant way possible. This finale doesn't just wrap up the season. It literally sets up the entire final season of The Boys. So buckle up because things are about to get wild. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button if you love superhero breakdowns, and drop a like if you're Team Marie all the way. So the episode kicks off with a flashback to 1967. Remember all season we've been wondering how Thomas Godalkin survived that lab fire? Well, here's the answer, and it's massive. The lab at Project Odessa is burning. Everything's going to hell, and Godalkin wakes up in the middle of this inferno. What does he do? He grabs a syringe and injects himself with V1, the very first version of Compound V. This isn't the refined stuff we've seen throughout the series. This is the original formula, the grandfather of all superpowers. And here's why this matters. This revelation sets up the Vault Rising spin-off show, filling in all those gaps about how Compound V evolved from this raw, brutal version to what we know now. Godalkin has been alive for nearly 60 years because of this stuff. That's why he's been trapped in that decrepit body all this time, and why he's so desperate to get back to his prime. Now we jump to the present, where things get heartbreaking fast. Doug, the dean who's been controlled by Cypher this whole time. He's finally free, but he's in bad shape. Marie claims she's too drained to heal him after bringing Godalkin back. So Polarity decides to take him to the hospital. Polarity and Doug have this real conversation about Andre, about family, about regrets. You start to feel for Doug, you start to care, and then Black Noir shows up out of nowhere and just keys him, just like that. No warning, no build-up. Doug's gone and Polarity gets taken hostage. The brutality of it is pure boys universe. No one is safe. No moment is too tender to be shattered. If you're loving this breakdown, smash that like button. It helps more than you know. Meanwhile, Godalkin is living his best life in his restored body, eating all the food he missed, sleeping with Sister Sage, just enjoying being human again. But here's where things get twisted. Godalkin reveals his real plan to Sister Sage, and it's terrifying. He wants to control both Marie and Homelander, the two people born from Project Odessa. He thinks he can manipulate them simultaneously and rebuild the Seven his way. He's not just trying to kill weak soups. He wants total domination. Sister Sage realizes she's lost control of him. The plan she carefully crafted? Godalkin doesn't care anymore. He sends out invitations to all the students at GodU for an advanced seminar, and it's basically a death trap. The invitation literally includes a waiver about physical harm, injury, or death. Yeah, subtle. Marie and her crew know something's wrong. Marie tries to heal Kate, and it works. Their friendship is finally mending. She uploads a video warning students not to attend the seminar, but some still go, including Rufus. Inside the seminar, Godalkin is making students fight each other, controlling them like puppets. It's horrifying. He's drunk on power, showing off his abilities. Kate uses her powers to convince a guard to let Marie into the room. Marie walks in, and Godalkin thinks he's ready for her. He's not. Here's where the episode gets its title. The team comes up with a plan, and it involves Black Hole, that soup whose power is literally having a black hole in his body. Jordan, Emma, Sam, Greg, Harper, and Ally hide inside Black Hole to sneak into the seminar room. It's gross, it's genius, and it's exactly the kind of twisted creativity this show does best. If you're still watching, comment below, Team Starlight or Team Homelander. Let's see where everyone stands. The team emerges from Black Hole, and the fight is on. Emma finally learns to grow huge on command, a massive character moment that honestly deserved more spotlight. Ally uses her powers to trap Godalkin, and Harper steals his abilities, releasing all the students from his control. But Godalkin has one last trick. He takes control of Marie, forcing her to become his puppet. Everything seems lost. That's when Polarity arrives. Sister Sage freed him because she realized Godalkin can't control him. With Polarity disrupting Godalkin's powers, Marie breaks free and uses her blood manipulation to make Godalkin explode. It's brutal, it's satisfying, and it's exactly what needed to happen. After the battle, Polarity tells everyone to leave campus and go into hiding. Marie, Jordan, Emma, Kate, Sam, and Annabeth hit the road, trying to figure out how to contact Stan Edgar for help. Then the streetlights start flickering. Starlight appears, asking them to join the resistance against Homelander and Vought. Then A-Train zooms in, confirming he survived The Boys Season 4 and is now part of the Rebellion too. Marie and her friends? They're officially Starlighters now. This team is at its strongest and most united it's ever been, and they're heading straight into The Boys Season 5. So that's Gen V Season 2, Episode 8. A finale that killed its main villain, united our heroes, and set up what might be the most explosive season of The Boys yet. Marie's power could literally pop Homelander's head, and I think we all know where this is heading. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more recaps, and hit that notification bell. Drop your predictions for The Boys Season 5 in the comments. Will Marie be the one to finally take down Homelander? Let me know what you think. See you in the next one.